last question is going to be just, you got to finish this sentence any way you want. Tough times don't last, but... How do you feel about today? I know it must be like an emotional day for you, especially you and Mateo.
Emotions, I guess. I haven't really tried to think about it too much, but it's obviously going to be a pretty emotional day. But just gonna try and enjoy it and soak it in. Yeah.
I think it's going to be weird, especially for me and Nate. It's the last game. Like, our families are here. You want to play well, but yeah, it's definitely like, it's been a weird day. Like, the feeling's definitely nothing I've experienced before.
You learn more from losing than you do from winning. And lessons in everything, lessons from getting off to a hot start and then taking your foot off the gas. We went through all that stuff this year. The tricky part is we didn't always learn the lesson the first time.
Although the times were, really, really difficult, I think that bonded us together, and how important it is being close with the guys next to you, because that's how you get out of tough times is together. And that season was extremely tough, but as a group we kind of went through it together, and I think they'll be able to use that going forward.
Like that feeling that you get at the end of a season where like it just last game and it's over. The young guys have to remember that feeling. We've shown a lot of good things, and the young guys have like come in right away and took a huge part on the team.
Talked about all the young guys in the room. This will be the last time that you're there as one of the older guys. Come August, when the guys come back for season, what would you say to them if you were in that room again?
I would just say remember the feeling of this year, not making playoffs, and obviously not taking stuff for granted. Because for me, like, it went by so fast. I can remember my first day here, and 3 years has been gone just like that. So I think just don't take every day for granted and just come ready to work each day.
That feeling is, it's not something I'm really going to have again probably. So those are guys I'm going to be friends with forever, and I just want to see them do well and succeed. So
it's going to be a year next year where we're not ready to contend yet. Like, we know that, but it's going to be a year where we're going to be excited about the next couple of years following next year.
So I think there's a lot to be like proud of and a lot to look forward to. You learn in the win, but you learn when you lose too. So now they know how it feels to lose, and they have to learn how to win and how it feels to win.
Learning to go through that adversity just makes you stronger as a person, only builds your character. So obviously going forward in the future, they can kind of learn from what happened this year and hopefully remember that feeling and try and be better next year.
I'm really thankful for what the organization's done for me and the memories I've made here. So I look forward to hopefully good times ahead for this group of guys and staff.
The last question is going to be just, you got to finish this sentence any way you want. Tough times don't last, but
you don't forget about the tough times.
Good times are ahead.
Tough people do.
But tough people do. team.